going to go into chronological order as they have engaged with the commission. And back in March, at our very first public meeting in New Haven, the first young person to come to the podium and speak, who, by the way, didn't end it there, but then continued to follow the commission and offer written testimony and speak at other events, was Rania Das. And Rania is a high school student in New Haven, and I'm going to bring her to the podium. I think that you will find that she is very articulate, very motivated, very well-spoken, and I hope that you're as excited by her remarks as I am to hear them again today. So, Rania, you are up first.
Good morning. My name is Rania Das, and I have the honor of serving as a youth representative on the City of New Haven's Youth Commission. I'm deeply grateful to the CCM and the 119K Commission for giving me the opportunity to speak here today. It's a privilege to represent my peers and to shed light on the critical issue of youth disconnection. I've been fortunate to grow up in a loving, stable home where I feel safe and supported. But for many young people in my city, life is far more complex and uncertain. Not every teenager can sit on their porch or take a walk around their neighborhood without the fear of gun violence. Many don't have access to warm meals, clean clothes, or help with homework, things that we often take for granted. More importantly, many don't have a stable home or anyone to ask them how their day went, or offer a hug when things get tough, or provide the emotional support that they need. These are not luxuries. These are fundamental necessities for their well-being and development. Without this support, it becomes incredibly difficult for them to build the confidence and stability needed to become productive, thriving members of society. Although my circumstances are secure, I understand that the struggles that my peers face are not isolated. They ripple through our entire community. When young people struggle, it affects more than just their individual futures. It impacts the safety, well-being, and long-term prosperity of our community. These struggles can create an intergenerational cycle of poverty with no clear way out. This understanding drives my passion for standing up for my peers. I realize that the stability and support that I enjoy are privileges that many others do not have. And this disparity is what drives the deeper issues that we see in our schools and neighborhoods. Youth disconnection doesn't stem from individual hardships alone. It arises from broader problems in our communities. When young people are disconnected from their families, schools, and neighborhoods, they lose the sense of belonging and hope that is essential for success. This is why I believe we must invest in community centers and support networks that can foster emotionally resilient and stable youth. These are the foundations for ensuring that young people feel valued and supported. We often hear about schools failing children or parents not meeting expectations, but instead of pointing fingers, we need to ask deeper questions. What is happening in that child's home life? Why are they disengaged? Are they dealing with instability, poverty, or emotional neglect that is causing them to disconnect from their education and community? Do they have access to the support that they need? These are the questions that lead us to real solutions. To better understand these issues, I've spoken with community leaders who work closely with young people, their families, and the challenges that they face. The overwhelming response is clear. We need community-based interventions. That's why I've testified at 2 of the 119K Commission's meetings, the one in New Haven this past March and another in New London this past August, urging for these interventions. Schools alone cannot solve these complex problems. We need a community-wide approach that includes mentorship, mental health support, and safe spaces where young people can feel heard, understood, and valued. This help must be both abundant and accessible. Together, we can break the cycle of disconnection. Every young person deserves to grow up in an environment where they feel valued, supported, and empowered to reach their full potential. In conclusion, I'd like to express my deepest gratitude to Mayor Justin Elicker, the Mayor of New Haven, and Judge Robin Wilson, a fellow commissioner of mine on the Youth Commission, for their dedicated service to our city and the New Haven Youth Commission. I also extend sincere thanks to the remarkable leaders in my community, including Alder Honda Smith, librarian Miss Diane Brown, and many others. Their tireless efforts have deepened my understanding of the challenges that we face, and their mentorship has empowered me to grow, learn, and advocate for meaningful solutions. I am truly, truly grateful for their support. Thank you once again for this opportunity to speak today. I remain committed to this important work, and I'm grateful to all of you who are working to make a difference. Thank you.